Hi there, this is Herbert Rapp. I'm calling from talking to you from Atlanta, Georgia today, where I had a wonderful week last week playing my first tennis tournament in 30 years. Now, I've sold a lot of magnetic products to the Denver Broncos through my distributor base. We've sold them to swimmers and Olympic swimmers and Shannon Miller in Olympics, gymnastics, and we've had experience with pro golfers like John Houston, having amazing results like buying 4 products and ranked number 121, and 6 weeks later broke a 30-year-old record, 20 under par, won the Hawaiian Open. So I'm well aware of some great product testimonials among professional athletes. No company has ever had more impact on professional sports than Nikken. So I thought what I wanted to do is get back and play a tournament here locally. The biggest tennis city in the world is Atlanta, Georgia. So I've been in reasonably good shape and in the spa, keeping my hot tub experience going and playing a little bit of tennis. So I thought maybe I'll try playing a tournament. But what I decided to do was a little different perspective, and that is prevention rather than wait till I have injuries after the tournament's over. So I got about 15 of these power chips, put about 5 or 6 of them around my rotator cuff, 1 on my elbow, power band on my wrist, 2 back flexes on one hip, 1 on each hip, and 2 power chips on my knees, insoles in my shoes, and Kinkotherm socks, and Kinkotherm on my arm, and what else did I do? Slept in a sleep system, not 1 neck band, but 2 power bands around the neck. So I pretty much had myself magnetically supercharged. Something I've never done. Like I said, I played the tournament and then I put products on after the tournament was over and things weren't working too well. So I played in the 70 over singles. Now these are guys that you play against. They play 5 days a week and then they play 15 to 20 tournaments a month or more, a year or more. So they're competitively ready to play. I haven't played a singles tournament in probably 12 to 15 years or something like that, maybe even 30. But that's the situation that I was looking at. In my first match, I was pleasantly surprised that I moved better than normal. I found myself flexing in my knees to take low shots. I found my serve being quite good, and that's something that usually goes away if you don't practice it. So the match was over, felt pretty good, slept well that night. I got out the next day and went out and played a stronger player, and I played even better. So by the fact that I got some practice the day before, I found out that the sleep system gets the lactic acid out of your body. That's one of the biggest problems with playing sports, is that buildup. My flexibility was even better the second day, and my serve was better the second day. So I beat another pretty good player. When I got to the finals, I played a player who was ranked number 5 in Georgia and number 7 in the Southeast in men's 70 and over. Now, he was a good player. He has all the shots. I didn't see any particular weaknesses, but what I recognized was I was faster than him at running around the court. Shot-wise, he was quite good, but I found myself being quicker to get to the ball and hitting the ball further away from him. So in that match, it was very close. I won the first set 7-6. The second set, I got off to a slower start, but I noticed that my focus was really good because I was behind 2-0, love 40 on my serve. Could have easily kind of said, the heck with this set, and just gone into the third set. Well, my brain really was working well because I said, okay, 1 point at a time, and I came back and won that game and went on to beat him 6-3. Now, he was a good player, and when we got done, he said, man, you just kept me moving, and every time the ball was short, you came in so well and forced me, and you played well. So I was really happy to see not only did I survive physically, but my brain was functioning like a competitive tennis player that I used to be. It's only 1969 was the last time I played really good tennis in the U.S. Open tournament, and then I played number 1 at Florida State University. But I've been a fan of what Nikken products can do for our athletes. Recovery is one of the most important things. And when you increase the fluid movement in the body 3 to 5 times, and when you give the body more energy by 10 or 15%, those are a quantum leap in things that will pertain to multi-day events. Now, most people are involved in multi-day events. Football, you play a weekend and you come back another week later and play again. But tennis tournaments are like 3 or 4 days. These products are fantastic. The water system triple hydrates the body, more energy. If you spray it on your face, unbelievable. It gives you immediately, you're wide awake for 15 minutes. So I keep a little bottle of spray bottle in my bag, and so every now and then, if I feel like I'm getting a little tired, I just hit that spray bottle, and it's amazing. I recently drove from here to Georgia, from Vegas to Georgia, and I drove 23 out of 20 hours straight through, just spraying water on my face waking me up completely. My wife drove the other 5 hours. So anyway, it's just amazing technology. We've had great success. Shannon Miller, the most decorated Olympic gymnast, was in my organization. She loved what the products did. John Houston, the professional golfer, was one in golf that his wife became a distributor, told a lot of the professional golfers. A lot of the professional golfers are aware of magnetics, but the Niken company is just, it's still the best kept secret in sports. The benefits are fantastic for energy, flexibility, recovery, just all those things. So for me, I'm just real excited about playing competitively again and finding out that I don't have to die on Monday if I play a tournament. Normally, Monday's not a very nice day if you've played 3 or 4 days in a row playing tournament matches. Singles is something I didn't play because it's debilitating, literally, if you play singles in tennis. Now I was playing on a clay court, so it's a little bit easier on your body. But if you haven't tried these products, power shifts for the joints, Kinkotherm for the knees, Kinkotherm socks, M-strides in your shoes, 1 or 2 neck bands. If you play pickleball, this stuff is a must. I've sold thousands and thousands of dollars to pickleball players. Over 90% of pickleball players are injured. And if they're not injured, they're going to be. And it's going to be their knees first, their elbows second. So many pickleball players are not playing because they've hurt their elbows and their knees. Plantar fasciitis is an epidemic. Men occasionally will have an Achilles pop. That's no fun either. But the M-strides really help the feet stay in really good shape. Sleeping is the #1 indicator of how long you're going to live and the quality of your health. The sleep technology, I still talk to my sleep system and say, oh, thank you. I feel so good waking up in the morning. I get out of bed, no stiffness, no tendonitis, no Achilles tendons tight. My shins don't ache. The sleep mask, I kind of mentioned the sleep mask. When you wake up in the morning and no red in your eyes, unlike me for 27 years teaching tennis, I had red in my eyes every morning. To wake up without the red, to wake up with perfectly clear sinuses, to have your sleep be elevated to a new level because of increased melatonin. Priceless, priceless. In my tennis shop, I sold 15 to 20 every month, especially because it rebuilds the collagen. I'm 72. The wrinkles I had when I was 40 went away in 3 months, haven't come back in 23 years. That should interest most people. But vision improvement is another thing sometimes that happens with the increased fluid movement around the eyes. Muscles get stronger, eyes align. So vision is really an important thing in tennis. Peripheral vision, reaction time, all those sports-related skills are elevated. But thank you so much for listening. I hope you all get out there and enjoy your sports.